Hi everyone, this is Lily. I just wanted to let you know that this video is cut a little short at the end. My power went out while I was streaming, so it got chopped off pretty bad. So sorry about the ending. I hope you enjoy the first episode of Control. Let's start the game. I'm excited. Oh, let me know if the audio's too loud. It might be. I hope this game runs decently on my computer. It'd be sad if it didn't. Like, I mean, I'm fine with sticking to older games, but I want to play this one. We'll see. I really want to play this game. Hope it works. Do I sound good? Does the game sound good? These are all questions. Actually, I'm gonna turn this lamp off because the glare is really reflecting onto my glasses.
This is gonna be weirder than usual.
Oh no!
Can't be helped.
Oh, actually,
you called me.
I love this fractal thing. It's really cool. This game gets a little scary sometimes.
You out sometimes.
It's okay. We'll live.
I'm always glad to hear from you. It's just that I get my hopes up.
Is this my new job?
Sometimes it's led to nothing. I found nothing.
This looks like a normal office building. It's a little loud in my headphones, so I'm gonna turn it down a little. This game is gorgeous already.
We live in a room.
Like, I know this is just a big brutalist,
we
thing.
Stare at it and we think that's the whole world. The room and the poster. The picture's something nice. A landscape.
Are they gonna jump scare us right away?
Like in that movie.
I can turn it down a little bit. Oh, that paused it. Let's see. Oop.
The prison movie. The room's a cell, and the picture, it's different.
Oh, this guy might get murdered.
It can be beautiful
now.
Or terrible.
Just letting you know.
We're all transfixed.
Yep.
But it's all a lie. Something to distract us from the truth. They're lying to us. We're lying to ourselves. The room's not the world. The world is much bigger and much stranger. There's a hole hidden behind that poster that leads to the real world. We all feel safe in that room. But sometimes
I can't tell if the audio's doing this on purpose or not.
The poster. And the ones that see it happen freak out and try to forget what they saw.
I honestly can't tell. Yeah, it is? Okay. That's my computer chugging a little bit.
Why did you bring me here?
I might have to turn down some settings.
Hello? Anyone here?
It's a little choppy. Yeah, okay. Using brightness quality for object detail low. Shadow filtering low. I know the shadows would be important, but can I just try low presets? I'm sorry, it won't look as good.
Yeah, I see it.
This seems a lot better.
I can feel it. It resonates.
Oh, I want...
Things you show me, my friend.
I want it to not blur as much when I move the mouse. Is that a thing in this, or is it on display, or is it interface? Grand motion blur off, please. Thank you. It makes me dizzy.
I forget. It's all in my head.
Much better. Okay.
There's no you, right?
All right, we fixed the motion blur. That's okay. We can. So.
Where's everybody?
We're working here, right now. We work here now. This is a nice office building. We've got a fan. Oh, okay. 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 Can I interact yet? No. I cannot. Oh, wait, I can? I can walk through the flag, but only a little bit. Okay, cool. There's the guy. I love this hairstyle. Jesse looks good. The jeans are good. Walk. Yeah, it's my keys. I have to hold it. Prohibitive items reminder. Reminder, certain objects are not allowed inside the Bureau. Recent incidents have necessitated an issued reminder on prohibited materials. Unauthorized weapons, pagers, laptops, smart watches, smartphones, smart gaming devices, anything smart. Number 2 pencils, any objects considered iconic representations of an archetypical concept. Example, rubber ducks, ketchup bottles. All material under Bureau investigation is to be brought in through the private entrances. If you see any lobby and personnel in breach of these policies, please notify your supervisor immediately. Huh? What, you worried? You're confused? Things weird? We can't open this bag. That was weird. Internal lockdown in effect. Multiple containment breaches detected. Head of research override. HRA protocol activated. Well, that's safe. Do I have to pick up anything in here? No? No? Okay. Oh, another door opened. Well, we'll find out what this place is in a bit. But for now, we're not gonna know what it is. It's just a really weird, kind of ugly office building. With some, bad lighting. Oh, no, it's the TV is the only thing lighting. I'm so used to E. Major. Expenditure summary. Executive sector, Q2, quarter 2. Major. Staffing surveillance, redacted. Data center initiative, construction, redacted. Minor. Office equipment, janitorial cost, redacted. Mold removal, HQ livability costs. For cost breakdown spreadsheet, see page 5. For 5 years comparison chart, see page 9.
This seal. I saw it a long time ago.
Oh yeah? That TV is gonna
my dreams.
do something. I don't want to be in there for much longer. I'm so afraid of jump scares already. I don't even know if they're gonna happen. I'm just scared of them. Hi, director. Oh, bathroom. Should I go in the bathroom? It's probably safe in the bathroom. I don't have a gun, so... No? Okay, cool. There's... Wait. There's no mirror. Well, that can't be... That isn't too weird, right?
Federal Bureau of Control. All these years I've been looking for them and they were hiding in plain sight.
Delays caused by house shifts do not count towards overtime. What? Acoustic guitar for sale. Turns out it's pretty hard. If interested, see Greg in maintenance. Reminder to all staff, food left in the refrigerator in containment break room 3-8 has been known to vanish. Plan accordingly. Book club. Office rules of conduct. Speak in moderate volume. No personal calls. No food or drink around bureau documents or in the copy room. No using the photocopier for personal projects, or the 3D printer, or the broken stage, or the bureau stationery. Wear access badges at all times. No discussing confidential projects out loud. The one to finish the coffee pot makes a new one. And there's a lot of thumbtack. Remember to wash your hands. Your hands can spread the mold. Oh, great. Please recycle. Okay, nothing there looks weird. Pneumatic tube checklist. I said the mold. Oh. Yeah, the mold. Oh, yeah, the mold. Yep, just don't. Normal things. The mold. Oh, I can't go in there. Yeah, there's no one here, huh? Hmm? Oh, this is... What? Yeah, caution wet floor is right. Floor is really wet. Security order. Attention all. A shark in his. Although secure permission following basic protocol. Shoot to kill. Good luck. What are they selling in the vending machine? It looks like exclusively black and white snacks. Wow, it's pretzels, crackers, potato chips, pistachios, trail mix, hot and spicy, and then protein and fiber bars. It's that one brand that they have in Canada. Jeez. Hello?
Hello?
I'm afraid. I don't want to go around this corner.
Hey, excuse me.
I'm not looking. I'm scared.
There you are. You are here about the job.
Oh, thank God.
Janitor's assistant.
Yeah, huh?
You need to go to the interview.
Cool.
That way to the elevator.
Great. Thanks.
Elevator that way. Got it.
Very good. I'm Ahti. Janitor, by the way. You'll work for me.
Cool. Nice to meet you, Hati.
If they don't hire you, you are no helvet.
Got
Every
it.
work for the axe. Take them behind the sauna, jumalauta.
Yeah, that's definitely a
I've done enough
Mothman.
night shift loner jobs to know it makes us come off weird.
You know why it's a
janitor is friendly
Mothman?
face in my book.
Better than somebody with no face at all.
Did I say that out loud?
Think about it. No face.
But that said, I know what you're thinking. If there's an axe murderer around, that's him.
There's a reason that it's a Walkman, because no smart devices are allowed. That's a real spooky elevator. Caution clean. Oh, it says cleaning in progress, not wet floor. Weird. Okay, let's get in the elevator and just press.
The cell and the poster. I was 11 years old the first time I saw behind the poster. They
Ooh.
told me I imagined it.
Uh-oh.
I've been trying to pull it down ever since.
If your carpet is wet, it isn't slippery.
Will
It's
you
just
help?
bad. Hi, Nora. Welcome to this game. We are in the Bureau of Extreme Brutalism. Because we had a dream about it. So now we're here. That's all we know so far. Fun times indeed. Oh, also we saw someone who had a bunch of pictures up get shot. So that's probably fine. You just finished watching The Wire? How was it? That's a lot of filing cabinets. Also, that's a lot of missing desks. Also, that exit sign was upside down. Something weird's happening here, I think. Yeah, that's definitely weird. Oh my god, they all have the, like, super old computers because they don't let the smart devices in. Oh my god. Last season's a lot. I hope you enjoyed it. Hey, that's what the game is called.
Did I lose you there for a moment?
No. Oh.
You know what's on my mind. My baby brother, Dylan. 17 years
This is a cool
since the men of
place.
this bureau took
Retreat.
him.
Did you say, is that bad? Was it really that bad? I want to stream the Shadowrun games. I downloaded them and then I realized that the Good Old Games launcher is taking up a lot of space on my computer, so I have to reinstall it to my external drive. Do you like this monochromatic vending machine? Oh, an alarm's going off. That's fun. I don't have clearance level 1. Why would I? That's silly. Why would I have clearance level? Certainly not ominous. My thoughts exactly. They have the pneumatic too. Oh my god. Alex would love this, but well, probably not. But look at the tubes. They got tubes. We went through a metal detector and they don't allow, I'll show you in a second actually. So these are the items that they do not allow inside the bureau, which includes smartwatches, smartphones, smart gaming devices, anything smart, laptops and pagers, and rubber ducks and ketchup bottles, normal stuff. What is the new one? Barbara, I am not to be disturbed. Cancel all my appointments for the day. For the rest of the week. I can't trust them, Barbara. Not a single one. Trench. Yeah, no number 2 pencils. You can't trust them. That, oh god. Wait, was that the gunshot? Well, here we go. You replay Dragonfall? I want to play Dragonfall. That's the one I want to play the most.
Shit.
Oh no. That man's
I need to
dead.
pick it up? The murder weapon? Really?
This man is very dead. Well, this is my gun now. Oh. Oh, hello. The gun sword intentionally left blank. Your application will be processed.
Objects of power can cause or be results of AWE's altered world events.
I guess that's a
Intrusions
sword
upon the perceived
gun.
reality. Now, the service weapon is, of course, a prime example of an OOP, a very powerful one. Ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime candidate program. Come out of that Russian roulette a winner and you're it.
Yeah, OOP is like a thing that's used in other stuff. I don't remember what it stands for.
Look at this place. Where am I?
Great question. It looks pretty though. Oh, I have a health bar now. That's good. Bubblegum Polaroid, all/none of the above. These are the concepts/tattoos we see in our minds. The service weapon. It has many forms, like the house/prison you occupy. You played Tiv as a wizard? That sounds like a blast. Oh god. Hello? Nice to meet you. Do you want to shake hands? I just punched a rock. Ew, it left like a stain. Oh, there's the gun. We found the gun. The gun, sword, other. Control the gun/house. Huh. She just wanted everyone to be okay. I would like to play Shadowrun like that, I think, personally. Whoa! That was cool. This is a cool gun. Destroy the copies / targets. Oh. Okay. Headshots are not a thing. As far as I know. Oh no, they definitely are. Can I? Oh, okay. I don't have to jump. The service weapon regenerates ammunition automatically while not in use. Okay. Is this like a cover shooter? I'll get a hang of the aiming. Whoops, I pressed the wrong button, didn't I? Huh? Oh, are they shooting back at me now? Yes, they are. Cool, good to know. Enemies drop health elements when damaged. Collect health elements to restore health. Okay. You/we wield the gun /you. The board appoints you. Congratulations, Director.
Something's coming.
Oh, Trench was the last director?
An attack. Duty as director. Keep the Bureau safe.
Okay.
Did you hear that?
I'm you.
Right after the pyramid spoke to me, and it was just noise, and I understood every word. And this gun's alive. You know what? I'm happy. Happy to be here.
I see.
Things have quieted down outside.
Is
it safe to
Oh no. Oh, that's a lot of blood. Oh dear. She know how to use this so well. Wait. Why is there a picture of me in this office already? What? Huh? Sakurai Trench. What is this? No? Okay. Alright! The game begins! Yeah, that's normal and not creepy. Bad.
You can't let this happen.
Bad is what it is.
You can't let this happen. You can't let this happen. You can't let this happen.
Oh boy.
Let this happen. You can't let this happen.
Oh boy. That was a lot.
You stopped it. You. Oh, thank you. Horror.
Cool. Oh.
Get the fuck away!
Let's do Hiss Guard. Research and records. Hiss Guard. Field research on Hiss entity. Hiss corrupted security guard. Confidential. The Bureau has many internal security personnel. The Hiss was quick to take advantage of this fact. His guards used standard issue bullpup rifles they carried prior to corruption, while the armored guards carry pump-action shotguns. They have no observed paranatural abilities, with the exception that certain Hiss guards are protected by a shielding of dense Hiss resonance, capable of stopping bullets. Is the shielding a result of prolonged Hiss corruption? Does the Hiss mature in organic hosts over time? More data is needed. Did the Hiss target individuals with combat training? Does the Hiss have that level of cognizance? Does it utilize hosts for tasks they are best suited to? Combat trained hosts are reserved for combat? These are all questions for later, though it is obvious that corrupted individuals retain knowledge on the use of their weapons. Director Trench photograph. So much is expected from the director. The responsibility, the privilege. Zachariah Trench. Service weapon. Oops 1-KE. Acquisition date 8/4/1964. Containment location not applicable. Service weapon OOP 1-KE. Containment procedure. No unique procedures required. Description para-utility. The object's form is variable. When bound, the object allows utilitarians to redacted. This object must only be bound by individuals seeking the role of blank. Or redacted. The object will determine whether redacted. If rejected, the applicant is terminated. Oh, we're alive, so that's good. I guess it likes us. This process is dictated by the redacted. Those are criteria is unknown. I guess that's the board. Background. The object was discovered inside the oldest house, in the room that is now used as the director's office. The popular hypothesis, redacted, many forms throughout history, redacted. Mjolnir, Excalibur, Varnostra, all weapons are redacted of their wielders. If objects of power are the convergence of forces based on the collective subconscious, then this may be the original manifestation of that event. If this is the case, redacted, see Dr. Darling presentation 11.1 for more details. Red. Wait. There's something there. Multimedia. Objects of power.
Objects of power can cause or be results of AWE's altered world
Did we watch
events,
this?
intrusions upon the perceived reality. A side note, remember to cover their connection to the astral plane as well. Now,
I like these videos. They're gonna go bad, but I like them.
an OOP, a very powerful one. Ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime candidate program. Come out of that.
But I don't get it.
You're it. Lose, and you're, well, fired.
Great.
Thank you. I'm Dr. Darling, head of research.
Thanks, Dr.
Federal Bureau of
Darling.
Control.
That cube might be a problem. Did that say, like, invention, investigation, empire? Material, undefined reading. Okay. I don't have a clearance level. Whoops, didn't mean to open the menu. Saving's nice though. Still don't have a clearance level. Cool. I'm gonna feel bad if, well, that can't be good.
The hotline.
Oh. Hi, Trench.
Line of communication. Guidance. Reach the hotline.
Uh-huh. Oh, there's guys in there. Okay.
Mine, says the dead man. Okay.
I don't think I can kill them before they come down. Okay. Headshots are real. Cool. Oh god. I'm so bad at aiming. Luckily, oh, okay. That one got reabsorbed. I'll tag more. Got you. Seems like headshots work, but they're really precise. Oof. This sucks. I feel bad for these people. Cubes are often a problem in games. You're correct. Absolutely correct. Are these people alive? I would assume not. There's a lot of stuff happening. Are there any, goodies to pick up? Man, I feel bad for all these dead people. Maybe they're not dead. Maybe they're okay. Whoops, sorry. I'll pick that up later. Shelter. Max occupancy 6 persons. Shelter service hatch. Watch your stuff. Knock knock. Well, that didn't work. Now did it? Oh. Personal mod. Energy boost. Plus 5% energy. Oh, don't mind if I do. Marshall, AWE investigations. For Marshall's eyes only. Marshall, we checked out suspected AWE in Duluth. Wasn't anything. Just like the house fire before this, and the malfunctioning clothes dryer before that. My team's getting pretty sick of duds. We need to find a better way to sort the fake AWEs from the real things. Or you need to rotate these field agents off for a bit. Anyway, we're en route to Sherman Ranch, next one on the list. Let's hope it's a little livelier there. Sincerely, Special Agent Keenum. Well, I sure did that. I don't know why. I don't know why I did that. For funsies, maybe? Central Executive. Oh, I can go in here. It looks like it's fun in there, and I don't know if I want fun right now. At least this game hasn't gone, like, scary yet. Correspondence, dinner reservations. I'm pressing H, not G. Commercial, no. Dinner reservation at 7 p.m. at Chez Ombre. Wife will meet you there. Don't be late. Flowers are ready for you at lobby reception. Remember, she is turning 46. Okay. Copy. Friday, 15 o'clock. Alright, we'll go into the room full of hiss. Again. Feel bad for these people. Alright. Central Executive. It's
The hissing sound that tried to invade me earlier. The hiss. Burrowing into everything in this place.
yeah, it's more of
Is the
a
hiss your enemy? Alright, it's our enemy. That babble's contagious.
Which way
It
do I
burrows
go?
in like an infuriating melody that makes you hum it over and over.
It's kind of annoying. I honestly I get it's for what? Oh, I am turning on and off the radio, which doesn't do anything because I have copyright music muted. Cool, got it. Whoops. Visitor evaluations. How the handle unscheduled visitors entering the lobby. Start with the following. Welcome to the Federal Bureau of Control. Established in 1964 as part of an effort to strengthen government relations. We are proud to serve the United States and her purple. God, I can't talk today. As we strive for transparency and excellence in all aspects of our esteemed nation's infrastructure. If they do not leave, then ask them this question. Are you here to see someone? Are you from New York City or just visiting? How'd you find this place? If their answers are sufficiently harmless, explain that this is a secure federal office and that they'll need to leave. If their answers seem redacted, escort them to a private room. There, perform the gunner's psychological assessment. If the responses are within the acceptable range of deviance, see the provided scoring sheet, then redacted immediately. Remember, there's no such thing as too suspicious. Oh, I'm gonna be talking a lot. Urban legends are believed to affect creation of altered materials, but can also dictate the characteristics of an altered world event. Urban legends are understood as the modern evolution of Jung's archetypes. We recognize certain blank, informed by our own redacted, and popularized by the media. We have additionally proven that urban legends can even be artificially redacted in popular culture using Redacted, our Bureau-made anthology television program. Once the seeds are sown, human imagination exacerbates the details. Certain paranatural phenomena contain clear elements of popularized folklore. AWEs only occur on Redacted, a pair of scissors that consume human blood. Oh god! Human redacted through 2 punctures on the redacted. Is this what vampires are? Haunted scissors? These details, living in the minds of so many, have been given strength through belief. Urban legends are not just stories for children. They are paranatural realities waiting to happen. Refer to File 4-93-6942 for the full report. Cool. Oh, that's the radio. Oh, hi, pyramid. Okay, cool. No one behind me, right? Oh. No, can't shoot the pyramid. Proceed further. Okay, I guess I'm going. Oh my god. Oh. Ow! Ranger second class Pulaski. Man, your aim sucks, dude. Yeah.
Must cleanse control points.
Uh-huh.
An enemy.
Uh-huh.
Corrupt.
Uh-huh.
Spreading them.
Uh-huh. You don't say. How do I do any of that?
Cleanse the control point. What does that mean?
Well, we're gonna find out.
Fix it.
Oh, wow. Oh my god, the building is getting put back together. That's so cool.
Holy shit.
Yeah, holy shit is right.
We did it.
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Who?
Are you with us?
Hope?
With the Bureau?
Oh, over here?
Are you?
Hold on, I wanna... Ammo refund chance on hit, 5%. Yeah, sure. Health boost, 19%. Yep. Assets. Conceptual material, undefined reading, hidden trend, house memory.
Sane?
Yeah, I'm still a person. Hi. Hello?
I can't tell you how happy I am to talk to somebody sane.
Feelings mutual. Yeah, I'm Pope. Emily Pope. Dr. Darling's assistant.
Oh, I remember you from the videos.
Should I lie?
No.
Jesse Faden. I'm just visiting.
I should have lied.
You shouldn't have lied.
Shit. You're the new director.
Uh-huh.
Hold on. We're coming out.
We. Hi.
Director Faden.
Call me Jesse.
Yes?
Okay, Jesse. I'm Emily.
Hello. You have nice
Somehow,
hair.
this hostile force, this
Hiss.
Hiss?
that works. Somehow the hiss managed to infiltrate the building without any warning.
And just like that, my name for it is official.
Well, you are the
Hiss.
director.
Like the sound of poison gas leaking in.
We're in full lockdown. It seems to have spread everywhere and to everyone, not protected by an HRA. And extraordinarily, you.
Well, I am the director.
You are the director, and that makes you special by definition. Trench is no longer the director, obviously.
Obviously.
I'm sorry, I'm talking too much.
No,
This
you're
whole
cute.
situation
I
is
mean,
just
you're fine.
what?
Trench is dead.
Mm-hmm.
Shot.
Mm-hmm.
I found his body. And the gun.
Are you supposed to talk
Tell
about
her it
that?
looked like a suicide.
The service weapon.
Also, and this can sound crazy, but he keeps appearing to me. Saying things. It's hard to make out, but he told me to cleanse the control point.
Ooh, people are still floating. Oh, that's
The room
bad.
shifted around.
You did that? And you entered the building when it was already in the lockdown before you became the new director? How?
Jury's out.
I'm not ready to tell her about you yet.
A janitor let me in.
I love it. This is fucking unbelievable. I can't even. Look, Jesse.
It's
I have a
so
million
weird that they're not
questions,
moving.
and you probably have a million more.
Like, do you know my brother Dylan?
Hmm.
Not yet.
But there's something I need to ask you to do first. If you can cleanse a control point, then you can maybe cure those infected or possessed by the hiss. Because if that's possible, our options are very different.
Yeah.
Emily Pope. I don't know her, but I like her already. She's the
Oh.
opposite of the faceless agency I've blamed for what happened to me for so long. But I can't trust her yet. Or rather, the Bureau she's a part of.
You're
Yes,
technically
I
whatever.
can try.
I'm speaking for you, of course. We can try it together. Okay. You with me? We did it before. Push the hiss out.
All right, buddy. I'm sorry if this hurts. I wonder who she's talking to too. It seems like she's talking to herself.
Come on!
Did that work or did it make it worse? Worse. Made it worse.
It didn't work. The hiss has burrowed too deep. Ripping it.
Ripping it out rips them apart. This agent. The hiss manifests in human hosts in numerous ways. The most common and least intense form is seen in the many corrupted agents floating throughout the Bureau. The hiss agents have maintained their human appearance, undergoing no obvious physical transformation. The most notable distinction from an unaffected human is the fact that they levitate. Yeah, no shit. These hiss have displayed no aggressive behavior. They only seem interested in vocalizing this strange incantation and ad infinitum. Perhaps these vessels are only meant to propagate the hiss corruption like spores or Wi-Fi boosters. Or are the cocoons preparing to enter their next stage of evolution? When attacked, hiss agents disappear, perhaps entering a state of invisibility or undergoing a transformation into a purely resonant form. Research is ongoing. Refer to file redacted for full report.
Out. Rips them apart.
Jesse, over here. We need to make a plan, Jesse.
Okay. It didn't work. Wait, hold on. Is there anything over here? No, it's just the tubes. Okay. The loadout stuff is really interesting.
I can't cleanse them.
I saw. It was worth a shot. Thank you, Director. Jesse.
So, what do we do now?
I'm gonna tell her why I'm here. I'll risk it. Listen, the Bureau was involved in an incident in my hometown, Ordinary. 17 years ago.
Ordinary. What a good name for a
The Bureau
town.
came in and covered the whole thing up. I've been looking for this place for a long time. That's enough. Maybe that's too much already.
Probably. We'll see.
I can't tell her about Dylan and the rest yet.
I've seen mentions of an Altered World event case dealing with Ordinary. You were at Ground Zero as a child?
Such a good name for a town. Oh my
It
god.
was one of the big ones. Before my time. And very classified. I can try to dig out some old files for you. My boss, Casper Darling, would know, but he's missing.
He probably got eaten by a cube.
I think he knew this was coming, or suspected. He came up with the HRAs, the Hadron Resonance Amplifiers. I think they're what saved us. Or a few of us.
Mm-hmm.
And Director Trench would know.
Trench. The ghost, or whatever he is. He mentioned something called the Hotline. Said I should find it.
It's another object of power, like the gun. An old Bakelite telephone.
Ooh.
A direct line of communication between the
Bakelite
director
is,
and the board. Maybe he can talk to you more clearly through that. I mean, Trench has years and years of experience. He might know how to destroy the hiss.
Where is the hotline?
It's kept in the communications department through the mailroom. It's part of this sector, so we can access it even with the lockdown in place. We'll get the door open for you.
Okay, that's my next stop.
That's Tomasi's department. He's the head of communications. I don't think he had an HRA. He kind of made a point about not wearing one earlier.
Uh-oh.
Keep an eye out.
Oh, hello.
They call me the director. But that's not me. I'm not a director type. I'm not a leader.
Uh-huh.
Why am I here? I think you already know. Yes, I came for my brother, but
I love
there
the
are
variation
other
in the
reasons, too.
voices between the
I
two
said I was looking
Jessies.
for answers, but I might never understand them. I'm not looking for proof. This is already it. More than enough. No matter what they told me all those years, I know it's real now. I didn't imagine this.
No, and you're
I
kind
wanna
of
be
right in the
part
middle
this
of it.
world.
Hey, lucky for you.
What scares me shitless is that I finally found it. Only to see the hiss destroy it all.
Oh. That's a telephone, and it's ringing. Oh, so Bakelite is an early form of plastic. That's like made in
I
a
know
pressure
this is all new to
cooker.
you, so don't hesitate to ask me anything you want to know. There are no stupid questions.
There's redacted
The
answers,
comms
though.
department is just outside the boardroom back in the lobby. They should have gotten it open by now. The hotline should be in the communications department.
Yeah, I have a lot of questions.
You mentioned the oldest house. What is it?
This building, the Bureau headquarters, the oldest house, is a shifting place.
I've seen.
You've seen it. It transcends its physical limits.
And it just looks like concrete.
Been to New York a few times. How didn't I notice this place?
It's an
That's the
attribute of
point.
the building. This is a place of power. The oldest house doesn't like attention. So unless you're purposely trying to find it, you don't. Which is perfect for us. The work we do here is essential, but unstable. The Bureau prefers not to be noticed. And we need strong walls to make sure nothing gets out.
So without you, I never would have found the front door. Okay.
So it seems like there's a pull inside of her
This trench guy.
that led her
I
here.
keep hearing him in my head. Is he a ghost? Haunting me?
I doubt we're talking about a ghost in the traditional sense. An echo, maybe. See, if he was killed by the service weapon, your gun, maybe it's his final thoughts recorded by the bullet in his brain, like a deep space probe sending back data.
That's such a weird comparison.
That's just a hypothesis on my part. I need the gun to research it.
I
But you better hold on to that given the circumstances.
don't think
think
you
I
should
will.
touch it either.
Yeah.
Considering it fires people.
Where did the hiss come from?
I'm not sure. You said the hiss was here when you entered.
Oh wow,
Did you
my
see
computer
anything
is
like that
warm.
outside before you came in?
No. No, just inside.
The source is internal then.
It's coming
The
from
oldest
inside
house
the
is a
oldest
sprawling
house.
complex with openings to other places as well. I don't even know where to start looking. But in
Well,
the context,
I'm
it's good
probably
news. The
gonna look
lockdown
there.
holds. The hiss escaping the building would be the end. Pretty shitty world out there if you ask me, but I wouldn't want the hiss to destroy it.
With
That's
you on
fair.
that, Emily.
Objects of
Can
power?
you tell me what an object of power is exactly? This is all, well, new to me.
Don't worry,
Me
I
too.
love going over the basics. So objects of power are mundane objects that house paranatural energies and have developed a link to the astral plane and can thus be controlled, which is what differentiates them from altered items, which are still housings of paranatural forces, but are more volatile and cannot be bound in the peri-utilitarian sense.
Got it.
Got it?
Yeah, uh-huh.
Did she memorize this? Got it. Thanks.
Did he hit that? I love the voice direction and the performances.
So
They're
HR
very,
stopped you
very,
from becoming hiss.
good.
Wait, it seems that way. I mean, I hadn't even heard of an HRA until a few weeks ago when Dr. Darling started handing them out.
Oh.
Well, I began analyzing mine as soon as I got it. I mean, each one seems to emit a powerful short-range frequency way beyond anything I've ever seen.
Doesn't the timing seem suspicious?
I thought that too.
They?
Dr. Darling
Okay,
usually
they do
likes to
blink.
unveil his latest breakthrough in big presentations. With these, he just passed them out.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, his behavior makes me wonder what exactly he knew.
Probably more than he wanted to tell people. Okay, that's enough questions for now.
Thanks, Emily. I'm sure I'll have more questions soon.
Yeah, I bet.
Just let me know.
So... These are the past directors? And then... Oh. Huh. That's weird. I wonder how useful melee attacks are. Which way? Wowzers. Wait, are these like fast travel points? They are indeed. Cool. Yeah, blanks out of confusion though. Oh, this is how they told me where to go. That's cool. Okay, communication departments, nostalgia departments, dead letters. Oh. Oh dear.
There it is again. Our welcome message.
Do I have a security clearance? No. Damn, I thought I would have gotten one. What is happening here? Push the fingers. Wait, what? You've always been the new you. What? Oh. Oh, we're hearing him. Oh, there's one. Can I shoot through windows? No. There's stuff over here. Give me the box. Undefined reading. Travel costs. Week 83 report. Visited the following Nevada accommodations: Desert Sun Inn, Big Sky Motel, Starlight Motel, In and Out, In and Out, Aztec Court, Sleepy Bear Motel, Silver Spurs Ranch, El Gato Blanco Inn, A Plus Lodge. Expenditures: accommodation $831.29, meals $714.84, gasoline $295.12, minibar asterisk $313.61. I do wonder if a motel called the, quote, Ocean View is going to be found in a landlocked state, but hey, I guess I'm not being paid to think, right? And for the record, I again request that you give us the budget to get 2 rooms each night. Agent Raleigh and myself are very tired of sleeping in the same room. See you on the road, Agent L. Hines. Asterisk, the boys in research that performing rituals may help identify any places of power. Drinking those little whiskeys is my ritual. That's funny. Portrait of Dr. Trench, or Director Trench. New mission. Enter communications department, find the outline. Personal mods. Health recovery per element pickup plus 20%. Or plus 19% health. Let's deconstruct this. Maybe equip that one so healing is more powerful. Oh, they saw me. Gotcha. Oh, he's really upset. He's really upset. There's a lot of dead people. And that looks where I'm supposed to be going. But I could go down here, see what's up. Oh, who's shooting? Where? Oh, there. Oh my god. Oh, there's guys over there. Got him. Oh, hi. Sorry about that. This barrier. The Hist resonance field is a physical impediment that is difficult to define. Hist barriers appear as ways to impede escapes or accessed by Bureau personnel. 2 methods have been discovered for lowering them, destroy the multiple concentrated resonance sources found in the vicinity, destroy the Hiss entities in the area. The resonance fields seem to require support for their size and density from other non-connected sources of Hiss resonance. Without the ability to draw from these sources, the barrier will fail. Does an inactive structure made of Hiss resonance qualify as a conscious being? Does the distinction make any difference when considering the Hiss? What does the very act of building walls to prevent our movement tell us about the Hiss? To what degree is it watching and planning? Refer to file redacted for full report. Oh, this is the cafeteria. Gotta go through the cafeteria to get to communications, I guess. Ugh, sorry, throat. Need more water. Communications upstairs. Yep. That way, I assume. The Hiss kind of sucks. In terms of, like... It's like the worst background noise you could possibly put in anything. I know it's like the atmosphere. It's just a good atmosphere, and it sucks to hear. Havana, AWE 48. An auditory event occurred at the United States Embassy in Havana, injuring the majority of diplomatic staff stationed there. Redacted deaths were reported and the outgoing information has been managed. Event response. Bureau agents arrived at the embassy on the same day as the event was reported through federal channels, but were too late to witness the AWE, which was reported to be redacted. Staff experienced sudden intense vibrations and noise accompanied by an intense pressure in the ears. This lasted for redacted minutes. No visual phenomena was witnessed. The scene was cordoned off and the embassy staff were transported to the continental U.S. After Formula I.9 was recited in the vicinity, a single cowboy boot began to vibrate, identifying it as an altered item. Oh, that was outside. Oh my god. If you heard that thunder, that was not the game. Oh, that surprised me. Item was contained and brought to the Bureau for examination. See case file A.184, AI 85 for details. Anyone in here? Oh, that's bad. I shouldn't go in there. Nope, nope, bad. Nope. Bad place. Not a good place to be. I mean, this is already a bad place to be, let's be real. Oh my god, this guy is so mad. Alright.
Overpowering.
Oh, can't go that way. Cool. Named enemies prevent a tougher challenge, but yield better blah 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 blah. Okay, well this is loading a minute. A throat lozenge, if you will. If you won't, well, you know, that's fine. It's raining quite hard. Come on. Come on, game. Yeah, I wasn't sure if that was a... Oh. Really? This is where you left me? That sucks. Sector elevator... No... This way? This way.
There it is again. Our welcome message.
Huh, okay. Guess we're starting this over again. That's fine. Oh, cool. We have this again, though. And it looks like we don't need to do the fights? Okay, cafeteria. This way is bad, not that way. Which means I guess we go that way. Oh, bathroom. This is the kind of game that has stuff in bathrooms. Federal Bureau of Control. Please be aware, due to recent fluctuations in the nearest control point, this area's stability has been downgraded to yellow. Reference chart. Green, stable. Yellow, loss of possibility of unanticipated building shifts. Orange, high likelihood of unanticipated building shifts. Red, frequent unanticipated building shifts. Sounds bad. I wonder why there aren't any mirrors. Consecutive kills boost. Ammo... damage after kills plus 37%. I can only equip one, right? Yeah. Yeah, this one seems better. Oh my god, you're so loud. I guess this is the way I go. Yep. Oh, that looks bad. Dead letters. What are you? Well, this barrier kind of sucks, doesn't it? House memory. Okay, computer. Hi! I'd like that health, please. You stop that. Yeah, the audio stutter, I can't tell if the audio stuttering is intentional or not. It's so hard to... Oh, maybe there is a setting for how intense the hiss is. Let's see. Probably like effects volume. Turn that down to 70. I can't tell if that worked. Maybe it's a little quieter? Greetings, Director Trench. I'd like to thank you for approving my request for the Dead Letters Archive. It's really raining super hard. Cataloging the Bureau's collection of delinquent mail will provide an extremely handy database that research teams can use to search for any connections or related topics found among the letters. Aside from the more functional purposes, the archive will allow us to preserve these windows into authentic human encounters with the paranatural world. The letters came to us from various places and times, gathered by the Postal Service as undeliverable. The Bureau is the perfect home for them. I realize not all letters contain accounts of genuine paranatural events, but even the erroneous ones allow us insight into how the unknown is perceived by real people. Are you saying real people? Of course, I will first compile a system that allows us to analyze the letters for any information or suspected connection to AWEs and other alternate materials. Bleh. So thank you again. Can't wait to delve into my dead letters. P. Bartwell. Walby Way, Sydney, Australia. Oh. That wasn't me. It was someone else. Oh, is this the... Do as you're told. Don't eat the mold. Even the smallest amount of mold can cause serious harm. Contact security immediately. That's very funny and very Portal. Well? There you are. They're all up there, right? Oh. I can. Me, what would crouch be? C? No, that can't be right. I should probably just go over there. Alright, boys. Let's dance. Control point. Oof. Let's see how this is supposed to look, shall we? I like the plants.
Just look at it. 8 inches wide and capable of storing a whopping 80 kilobytes. Stolen by
80
our friends at the
kilobytes.
CIA, the disk held the launch codes to Soviet nukes. This is not the disk, of course, but one exactly like it. A perfect fusion of concepts vibrating in the Cold War.
This is so
collective
funny.
unconscious. A receptacle. It is a receptacle for dangerous energies to hone
80
in on.
kilobytes.
And they did.
Wow.
We don't have the details, but when things started flying around the disk, it was transferred to us.
Uh-huh.
It's an object of power. OOP. Oops. Oh, and it can launch things telekinetically through the air.
Ooh.
To date, we've launched maybe
Can I have
3,000
it?
pencils. And once, we even launched a cup.
Can I have it? I want it. Give me the floppy disk.
Communications.
Okay.
We're on the right track.
That's where I go. Man, I feel bad for these people. It's like super unfair to them. I guess to everyone I'm shooting to. Oh, that's a lot of blood. Cool. Do I go up? Probably not. House memory. Okay. That felt like there wasn't any fall damage, but... One day I'm gonna go in a bathroom and have to shoot someone. Hey, what do we got in there? Wine? Cigars? What is this? Oh, sorry. Oh man, all the coffee. Oh man, wait. No, I can't knock over a vending machine. Punch cards. Are you okay? Ew. Okay,
Object
what's in
of
here?
power. Looks like the hiss have latched
Ow.
onto it. We need to cleanse it.
Okay. Oh, that's a security clearance. I love how it's shooting things around in the tube room. Ow. Oh, up. I like that this game doesn't take itself too seriously yet. Like, maybe it does take itself super seriously, but I don't think it... Wait, he said the thing? What thing? I missed something. Oh, oops. He said oops. Yeah. Hey, buddy. Hi. You're mine now. Floppy disk. I am here. The floppy disk / nuke can be bound to gain launch / telekinesis. Teach us to believe, Director.
It's harder to hear you when I'm here. It's like the channel's been changed. The board's in charge here.
Makes
Their
sense.
pyramids in the bureau seal. Are they really the ones pulling the strings? I'm not their director. I'm no one's director.
Ooh. This is sick. Launch / align the cube / thingamajig. Complete the astral plane challenge. Is that like the cinnamon challenge? I'm assuming next we use it for combat. Ability gift / burden. Hey! Oh, I can pick up debris. Cool. Hey! This is fun. The hiss/noise is burrowing into our astral plane/secret base. You must stop/mute them, Director. The floppy disk is now bound/delivered. The hiss/antagonist is seeking our astral plane.
There you are. You were gone. Cut off. I got it. Just like you wanted.
Oh my god, I just pulled the thing off the wall. Oh, that felt good. Hey! Oh, this is harder now. I don't know what I just picked up. But you can have it. Are you wearing, like, firefighting outfits? Come here. I want a hug. That's all. Okay. Well, this is gonna be fun. Collectibles. The floppy disk. Containment procedure. Oh, wait. Loop 5-KE. Must be contained in a cell with no other loose material. The object is an 8-inch diskette containing Soviet-era nuclear launch codes. When bound, the object allows para-utilitarians to telekinetically lift material. Material? Not material. And throw it a short distance. See Dr. Darling Presentation 11.15 for more information. The object is currently bound for who? Redacted for research purposes. Background. Stolen from a Soviet military base located in Redacted by Agents Redacted and Redacted with the CIA, the diskette contained launch codes to redacted missiles believed to be reserved for the use against Redacted. After being returned to America, the diskette began throwing computational hardware at members of the decoding team. An informant in the CIA tipped the Bureau off, and it was requisitioned by agents the next day. Multimedia. The floppy disk. I think we watched this.
Just look at it. 8 inches wide.
Yeah. So, no, not you. Can I, like... No? Assets... No, stop doing that. Man, when I get used to the combat, it's gonna be real cool. It's a lot of water. Hiss demolition expert and hiss agent. Bureau only allows certain highly trained individuals to handle volatile materials and weaponry. Our demolition experts are instructed in the use of explosives and dimensions with distinct physical laws, making them important assets for engineering work as well as combat situations. They have rocket grenades that seek me. Yikes. Cool. Then Hiss Ranger. Actually good at guns, maybe? I do like that I can just pull stuff off of the ground.
Emily said that the hotline can be reached through the mailroom.
Can almost make that out. Polar bear attack. Wait, no, I do actually want to read that, but National news sites have begun publishing the story of the polar bear attack on an Alaskan town. You know, I don't want to boast, but claiming that the family was killed by migrating polar bears desperate for food because their ecosystem is being ruined by global warming was a stroke of genius. Using current ecological concerns makes the public much less likely to redact it. So another AWE behind us and the public none the wiser. Well done, everyone. It was a strong campaign and perfectly executed. This doesn't mean we can stop monitoring redacted for any off-message opinions, but it looks like we're in the clear. Tomasi out. Sorry about your water cooler. I hit E instead of F. Oh, I can make that out. It must be Tomasi. That's more blood than I think a person should have. Oh, clearance level 1.
This must open the door.
Cool. Let's just paint, don't worry. Yeah, of course. Oh, just saw lightning. Thunder incoming. There it is. Okay, let's have a fight. Oh, it went quiet. Okay. You're probably gonna explode. No, that's Tomasi.
Great.
Oh god. Oh, that's my health bar. Ow! Shit. I have to run to... Nope. Okay. It's just paint and tomato soup. That was awesome. I don't know what was awesome. I died. Was it just throwing things at him? I don't think that really worked. I don't think I'm gonna go far in this game by hiding in one spot. I think it's a very, like, move around thing. I love how even, like, everything in this game is just, like, kind of sealed behind red tape. Like, even the health stuff is called health elements. I like that. Okay, cool. Maybe I'll look in here. Cool. No. No thanks. No, too dark in these bathrooms. I don't like that. Alright, let's try again. I'm back for more.
Flying. Great.
Oh, I can only hit him when he's... Oh god. Oh god. No, get down. Doesn't depressing. Moving target is harder to hit. Keep moving to avoid enemy fire and sustain it. Yeah. I get it. I get it, game. First boss fight, and I'm just like, what do I do? What do I do? I am enjoying this game, like, a lot already. I think it might be scarier later, but right now it's okay. There aren't, like, health pickups, are there? Like, there isn't something that... Oh, I have a clearance. Oh my god. I need to stop doing that. Alright. One more time.
They can fly now. Great.
I really have to move more. The game is starting to be passive aggressive to me. Standing still in combat makes you an easy target. Keep moving to throw the enemy off. I have to remember that I can sprint. Come on, game. You can do it. Well, these are long loading screens, which is fine, because it doesn't really load anything. This is very ominous music. Alright, I'm more afraid of the little guys than I am of him than I am of Tomasi, which is a problem probably that I should
They can fly now. Great.
Ooh, that did a lot. And now I'm almost dead. Don't hit me. Okay. Definitely getting the hang of this time. 1, 2. Ow! Ow! I did a lot better that time. I think I have to throw something at him when he's aiming at me. The game's like, okay, we'll load faster just for you. I'm learning. This feels like a really quick boss. Like a really quick Dark Souls fight. Die to the boss. Die to the boss. We'll learn a little each time. Yeah, I shouldn't worry about the small fry, I guess. Because I can just one-shot them. So I should really just worry about him. Alright, this time I'm gonna beat him. There's one time I threw something at him and it did like half of his health. I need to figure out what I did there. Wait, does... Okay, I don't leave footprints if I walk through blood. Good to know. Okay, let's talk about this room for a second.
Now. Great.
No, I was so close. I should have gone into the side room. I really should have done that. Okay, yeah, this time. This should not be that hard. I don't know why it's that hard for me. It might be because I'm used to... I haven't played a shooter in a long time. I'm used to Andromeda. That's what it is. I'm really, really used to Andromeda. Which is a very different... That's a game where your gun is supposed to be the strongest thing there. Right? I could really deal with bosses quickly. This game, no. And I also don't have charge in this game, which is a big difference. Yeah. I wonder what the speedrun strat is for this fight.
They can fly now. Great.
Come here. Oh. Ow! What the hell? Well, that's on fire. I'm dead. I'm super dead. Yeah. I went into panic mode. It's not my fault. I started panicking because something exploded on me. I think I blew myself up. I don't think that was him. I don't think health recovers. I think you have to like go collect health, which is the big deal. I don't think health recovers. You thought it did? Well, maybe it does. I mean, we can try it, but it didn't look like it was. Like, slowly? Maybe? Maybe. Come on. Come on, game. I'll take it. I think you're... I'm hoping you're right. No, can't skip this. Okay. Sure, fine.
They can fly now. Great.
Okay. Oh god. Run faster! Ah! I blew myself up again. I need to stop doing that. I think if I, like, don't panic, maybe I'll be okay. I need to figure out when I need to, like, hit him, too. Because I don't think I figured that out right now. I'm just, like, focusing on dodging. Oh, computer's kind of warm. What happens if I go in with something? No, it probably wouldn't be worth it. This cutscene is great. I just don't want to see it 10
They
times.
can fly now. Great.
Oh, wait, I got something. Ow. Is that gonna hit me? No. Okay. No. I get hit by one and then it's kind of over if I get hit by another one. That was better. I still don't know when I'm supposed to throw things at him. That was better. I just need to figure out when I'm supposed to throw things at him. Because I'm not sure. Am I supposed to do it while he's winding up or after? Because it kind of feels like he just teleports no matter what. It's so hard to like test things because I'm dying so quickly. I don't know why I'm not really that frustrated about it though. Like I was in Year. Should I check my mods? Just 19% health? No, no. Ammo refund chance on hit. No. I love all the mail tubes here.
They can fly now. Great.
Okay. It looks like... Well, it doesn't look like I'm doing damage. Ow! What? What? Why did that hit me? No, that's not it. Keep pressing V instead of C, which isn't helping. Oh. I guess he'll just snipe me. I mean, I lose stuff in quotes every time I die here. Yeah, that's fair. I think I got more frustrated because I lost my body more than anything. I don't know. I wish I could pay attention to your surroundings. You will sustain lethal damage if you fall too far. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna beat this boss though. I have the tools to do it, so I can do it. It does kind of suck that it's so much loading screen and so little actually getting to fight him.
You can fly now. Great.
Who is shooting at me? You. Ow. Ow! Wait, where is he? Oh, there he is. Yep, I hit myself again. I blew myself up again. Gotta stop doing that. I think I'm also button mashing. I think that's not helping me. We can do it. We can do it. I just need to figure out why I can't do damage to him. Because I know I can. I just don't know the timing. Do I have to, like, shoot him and then throw something at him? That would maybe make sense. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Alright, take 10. Let's do this.
They can fly now. Great.
Oh, maybe I have to dodge the first one and then shoot something at him on the second one. Oh wait, that time I beamed him. Gone too early. No. I pressed the wrong button. I keep pressing V after instead of C. And V does some weird thing. It does not put me in cover. It just seems completely random when I can hit him. Maybe I'm missing something obvious. I don't know what though. I don't think this feels like the kind of game that really wants you to use. I mean, maybe it does really want you to use cover, but it really doesn't feel like it. Okay, well, I'll try. Maybe I should go up there. I probably can't.
They can fly now. Great.
One. Oh, hi. No! I focused on the wrong thing. My health got red and I was like, oh god, I gotta kill it. Yeah, that was dumb. I don't feel like I'm doing any damage. This is definitely a tougher challenge, right, game? Mm-hmm. I guess since this is the first boss, I don't know if it's like a... Well, he's always throwing stuff at me, that's the thing. You think I just shoot and not, like, throw things at him? Maybe. I'll try that, and just throw things at the little guys.
They can fly now. Great.
I blew myself up again. Why do I keep doing that? And then he hits me. I always blow myself up and then he bonks me. Okay. I keep moving from my position because I'm like, oh god, I got hit, I gotta go pick up health, and then... I should just play, like, more turtley instead of less. I did get hit once, but when I shouldn't have, though. I think I'd also just, like, think I'm getting healed more than I am by the stuff. Okay, this time I'm not moving. Yeah, they really don't give me much. Oops, sorry. Alright, buddy.
They can fly now. Great.
Okay. One. Oh god. One, two. Please stop. Thank you. One, two. Cool. Oh, good. He's running away. Great.
I have a feeling he'll be back. Let's stay focused. The hotline should be past the mailroom.
That kind of sucked a little. But yeah, that was good. That was good. We did a good job. He killed a lot of people, though. Not what I wanted to do, game. Tea time. Hey, Malcolm. Yes, tea time is at 7. I'll see you at the course on Sunday morning. By the way, have you heard about this Tennyson report? Apparently there's a bunch of copies drifting around the office. Trench is looking to get his hands on any information about who wrote it. You wouldn't happen to heard anything about that, would you? See you Sunday, Jim. Jim. What? Hiss elevated. Hiss elevated agents display abilities similar to telekinetic competencies of verbs and bureau utilitarians. Some prefer to charge their targets, while others launch objects at them. Telekinetic attacks have been ineffective against the Hiss elevated due to their own talent in the area. They do not use any weaponry except for their own paranatural capabilities. Some Hiss elevated have been seen levitating while strapped into chairs. Terrifying. This is likely the result of individuals being corrupted while undergoing cognitive recording and parapsychology. Are they able to use paranatural abilities? It's possible these individuals were bound to objects of power prior to corruption. It's also worth considering that Hiss residents can identify and express latent paranatural ability in the individuals it corrupts. Refer to file redacted for the full report. You know, this really feels like BioShock. Like, this game gives me a lot of BioShock vibes. Is this like the new... I mean, like, I'm totally cool with it. I love BioShock. Oh, in chamber. Okay. Like I said, it feels like BioShock. But I guess this is like... Parashock? Since System Shock was like Cybernet. Event summary. A spat of disappearances were traced to a home in the city of Butte, where Bureau agents discovered a translocative light switch cord. Bureau agents arrived at the home of a local celebrity located redacted, which had been connected to a total of redacted disappearances in the area, found no one inside. Agent pulled the light switch cord and disappeared from view. Another agent was selected to pull the cord in order to replicate the event. He disappeared as well. Both agents were discovered at the oldest house X days later, found in a sealed room by rangers exploring a new area of the house. The light switch cord in the Butte's home closet disappeared during this incident. Terrifying. This is cool, though. One day I'll press the right button.
The situation in Cuba has been evaluated by the relevant authorities. The mysterious illness affecting the staff at the U.S. Embassy in Havana was caused by sonic weaponry in the hands of a foreign power. Numerous personnel have damage to the inner ear, but most are expected
sonic
to make
weaponry?
a full recovery. Of course, the event also damaged their cellular walls, but we can't blame that on some stupid noise gun. Thank God no local doctors examined them first. Honestly, what are the odds an altered item would show up inside a U.S. embassy? Talk about good luck, huh? So much easier. Are you still recording this?
I heard the hiss in there.
Alberto Tomasi, head of comms.
Well done, everyone. Strong campaign and perfectly executed. Bossy. There's blood on there.
The hiss got him.
Yeah, no shit.
The hotline can't be far now.
Yeah, but... Oh, I hear it ringing. Damage boost. Just straight plus 22% damage. It's probably better. Ring ring. Alright. Oh, there's some lightning. Hotline chamber. Hotline security log. Trench, custodian, trench, custodian, trench, custodian, trench, custodian, different custodian. Earl Bishop. Yeah, okay. I'm going.
The Ocean View Motel and Casino. Dream logic. The light switch cord.
This is a light switch cord, right?
The door marked with the black pyramid.
Direct your use only. Disregard of this policy may result in fatal psychic trauma. Alright, let's pull the light switch and go somewhere. Notice. Ocean View Motel and Casino entry point. Catalyst, light switch. The law of 3 applies. Ritual attunement required to agent. Required. Agent must. Oh, it's so not bright. Okay, let's pull the light switch and go somewhere. Why did I do that? Why did I do that? Oh my god. That was very funny. Now I can turn on the lamp because it's dark outside. I can't just run there? Really? So rude. So rude. It's weird that the hiss makes people's hair fall out. Why does it do that? Do you ever think about that? Let's walk right off the platform. For like half a second, I thought I was gonna have to do this again. I'd love... Look at all these tubes! This is so cool! I love the pneumatic tubes. I'm going! I'll pick it up. Mind the gap! Why didn't I read that? Ritual attunement required agent must orient and anchor their motel to their personal frequency. Whoa!
Have we been here before?
Oh, I guess I stood in the wrong spot.
I've stayed at a lot of roadside motels across the country. On the road, on the run, under the radar. This feels like all of them, like something recognized from a dream.
Not blocked, okay. Kaz, you're here? Wow. What a coincidence.
Hello? Anyone here?
Can I leave? Nope, can't leave. Self-service vending machine for all your needs. The vending machine company. Does it just say Pepsi on it? I can't read that. Should I ding it again? And dartboard. Should I ding it again? Oh, you just have to pull 3 times. I see. I can't do anything in here, so I'm guessing I'm not gonna get in a fight. I'd stay here, maybe. Do I remember the room? No, I pressed the wrong button again. Collectibles, case files. No, not that one. Not that one. Where is the hotel one? Travel costs. No, it doesn't say anything about room number. Okay. There's a phone here, but it's not the right one. Can't open these doors. Maybe if I go back, someone will be at the desk. Yeah, that wasn't ominous. There we go. Oh, wait, it opened that door. It opens and closes 222. Oh, here we go. Wait. Okay. Is it this one? Ah.
The key has a black pyramid on it.
Ooh. I'm guessing we go back to the door that was locked. Oh, the door with the black pyramid on it. Okay. Oh. Well, this can't be good. 2? And wait, that's me. Okay. Ring ring. Really, Jesse? In here? All places. Time to have a psychic vision. Or psychic trauma. Seashell. Directors can... Wait, what does this mean I can do? What does calling the board long distance mean? A hotline will allow you to contact extra-dimensional... Ah! That was stupid. Okay. Cool. How? Why? Do I shoot these? No. The answer is no. No, that wasn't right. What? Yeah, that's a pretty intense storm. What? Huh? What's happening? How do I use it? How do I use telephone? How do you use telephone? Please don't put me back in the control point. Don't do this to me, game. Okay, thank God. Maybe I just run past it. I don't think that's working. Oh, wait, no, it did work. Okay. Bye. What is this challenge? What am I being challenged to do? Just get to the telephone? Is that it? Oh, I just gotta run away. You know, you don't have to look up everything. It's okay.
It is a phone. It's an object
I
of
mean,
power.
if you enjoy doing it,
doesn't
that's
connect to any
fine.
typical network. A direct line to the astral plane and the board. And my hypothesis is
No, it's
under
okay.
the right
I'll figure
conditions
it
to other
out.
planes of existence as well.
Hello?
A director needs a team.
Yeah.
My management team.
Uh-huh.
These people know the secrets of the Bureau as well as I do. Some even better.
Uh-huh.
Darling, Tomasi,
Ooh.
Salvador, Marshall. Marshall especially, my head of operations.
You know, I
She
have
sees
bad
right through me.
news.
She knows I don't like relying on people.
They're probably
The
all
only person who
corrupted.
should fail is yourself. But things change when you become director.
I think I'm talking too loud. Well, maybe I'm not talking too loud. I don't know. Oh, I'm in the office now. That's fun. Oh, nosebleed.
I have it. The hotline. I can reach Trench. Well, listen to him. He feels more like an echo. An echo with important info. I need to get back to Emily.
Yes, you do.